to Stonesthrow Cities Beneath, your weekly live streamed and recorded and podcasted D&D actual play web series. We hope you enjoy the comedy, storytelling, emotions, and much more that come with a game like this. This is episode 15, or episode 3 of season 2. We have plenty of episodes before this. If you want to go catch up, don't miss the show on Stonesthrow RPG on YouTube or anywhere you get your podcasts. I'm Anna. This is Christina, Bo, and Rachel. We're the players, and your Dungeon Master there is Nathan Sharp. And as you may have heard last week, we're going to have our first guest on the show this week. The clue that was given, Nate, will you tell us the riddle that we were given for to guess who the guest was going to be?
Yes, the riddle was their storage is a waste.
And some of you may have guessed that the answer is Dookie Shed! Hunter here.
It's me?
It's you!
Hi!
You're the guest.
Cool!
You were just sitting there in your room, and all of a sudden, we were here. And you're the guest.
I just picked up the call. I was like, all right.
Hunter, if people don't know who you are, can you give a brief introduction of who you are, what you do?
Well, I'm just a fella from Florida, and I got a little YouTube channel called Dookie Shed, which I abandoned for about 7 years, but I just came back.
He's back. Welcome back, y'all.
Back. He's back.
All right.
Whoever he is.
And you can also find lots of Nate and Dookie shows from the past. A lot of good, funny stuff.
Yeah.
And also, you play a mean game of D&D. I happen to know from personal experience.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to play. So Nate, can we do it?
Yeah. Let's jump into it.
Let's jump.
So, as y'all continue your ascent through the spiraling city of Mantle Dareth, you find that the path is interrupted by an 18-foot gap.
Mm-hmm.
On each side of the gap are wooden posts indicating there was once a bridge here. But the bridge is out. You look down to see that directly under the gap is another bridge that you had already crossed lower, about 20 feet below.
What's the bridge made out of that we crossed?
It is wood and rope.
Cassia, can you carry us with your little thing?
Can I?
Misty step?
I don't think you can.
I
No,
can
no,
only teleport, by myself. Sorry, I'm working on it, Luna.
If Cassia were to tie an end of a rope to something and then Misty step with the other end of the rope, would that work?
I don't think so.
I don't either, but I like the idea.
How long's
the
the rope?
It's a good question. Usually it's 50 feet, right?
50
Did you
feet.
just
I cut it for the vest.
I did not. I just wrapped it around her.
And
Oh
it's
my! One piece of wood and 50 feet of hempen rope. You were gonna sink like an angry girl.
But so if it's that long and it's only 18 feet far,
mm-hmm.
Cassia, why don't you just use shrink or whatever, tie the rope around you, and I can throw you across. Use the wood, make a plank, and we can make a tightrope.
Hear me out. What if Cassia Misty steps, and then we tie something to the rope and throw that to her? Because it's much easier to recover the end of the rope than Cassia.
Well, I'll have the other side tied to me, so if she falls, I'll have her.
I mean, that sounds fun. You can do whatever you want.
I feel like there are more static items here than you could all that we could perhaps tie the rope to that wouldn't also tumble after Cassia.
Not everyone want to poo on your idea or anything.
No.
For new players, knowledge you may not have, there are also jumping mechanics. For long jumping, if you get a 10-foot running start, you can automatically jump a distance equal to your strength score.
Oh,
If you want to go further, it would require an athletics check. Not to say that's how you do it, but that option is available to you.
That option is available.
It'd be kind of cute. I see the vision.
DMs are given options like an ass.
Sorry.
No, it's helpful because I'm new here. I was volunteering to get thrown across a cavern.
Well, then, why don't you tie that side of the rope and I'll jump across and I'll hold on to the rope. And you can cross the rope.
I believe so much in my friends. I want to start that out with this. But as everyone is contemplating different ways to potentially end their lives at this height, is there any remains of the former bridge? Any like studs or like secure things we could, I don't know, belay to? Is that the word? Repel, something, roping. Just
roll perception.
14.
Okay. Now that you've taken a little look around, on the other side, there seems to be a long plank of wood.
So, I jump across and tie the rope to the plank. Is it standing up?
It's on the ground.
Oh.
Is it longer than 18 feet?
Looks like it might be.
So,
Hard to tell at this angle.
I jump across and extend the plank for you to walk across.
I still think that Cassia should miss these steps because it's just like a really surefire way to be on the other side. I could just do it. You want to try?
Yeah, you're right. Cadal's he's just overcompensating because every single person this entire time has surpassed him in rowing, in climbing, in doing everything. So he's like, I got it.
Not swimming, not underwater fighting.
That's true.
None of us punched an octopus to reconsider its day schedule and
its mortality. Oh, I'm right.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. Okay.
I mean, you should jump too, but I think you should be really safe.
No, that's a good idea. Cassia, go ahead and misty step.
And do you think I can move this plank of wood? Is it that much bigger than me?
You just use them digging.
That was all my spell slots. I only have 2. Oh, I forgot about saving your spell slots. Maybe you want to save your spell slots. Maybe Kadal should just jump. I should jump. I want to see it. This is my first time seeing jumping happen. Okay, but can you please tie a rope to yourself into the end just in case?
Yeah! This is going to be like Dark Knight Rises!
Whatever that is.
What is that?
That's a deep cut, I guess. He ties the rope around his waist. And he's like, all right, everyone stand back.
Is there something I can tie the rope
to something so that if you fall, the rope catches you.
I'll tie it to Cassia?
No! Don't do that!
Is there any kind of host
where
the
hardest person here?
If the bridge is... If there was a bridge here, would there be any posts that are...
Yep, there are bridges.
So let's tie to that.
And it's 50 feet of rope?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay! So he's backing up.
I think anchoring yourself to a halfling is a great idea.
I think because when I jump, it'll pull her, and then I just slingshot her, right? That's
metaphorically, go for it. Physically, I don't think it's a good idea. But I'm rooting for you.
Okay. So I'm tied to the bridge post thing. I'm tied to the rope. He backs up, and then he just full on sprints and jumps. And what do I have to do now?
Let me get an athletics check because it is farther than your automatic jump distance.
Where is my jump distance?
So it's just equal. If you get a running start, it's just equal to your strength score, which I believe is
16.
Yeah.
It's
not much further. So
that's a 17.
Okay. You jump and you kind of start to fall just barely short, and you sort of land with your chest slamming against the top of this platform. You like grab yourself, and you're able to hoist yourself up.
Yeah, it's like I got it.
We are cheering for you the minute you grab it. Looks like, yes, go girl, you got this.
You land with that Kylo Ren landing of
Yeah. It's like oh. And I look back at the gang and I'm like, I told you.
Holding up a 10 sign.
And then again, I do that whole like leg up and roll over.
Okay,
right.
tie the rope over there.
Yeah. Ties it to the other end.
And put the board across. Now I've got a railing and a bridge.
Right. You jump across and do all this shit.
Would you like me to?
Yeah, you pick the board up, and then it falls over. And it reaches all the way across.
Nice! Guys, look at us go!
Okay,
let's go first.
I'll go first because normally I make you guys go first so I can keep an eye on you, but now it's a risk thing. So, yeah. What does it take to cross? We've got a bridge and a railing now, right?
Yeah.
And I imagine that the rope is tied higher than the plank is on the end, so you can use the rope as a handrail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you got it set up to where you could walk across this without any kind of check needed.
Nice.
It holds, and I check it.
Are we like Timon and Pumbaa and Simba walking?
No, one at a time. One at a time. We have
The bridge was our first enemy.
Yeah. We have a lot of trauma with bridges. Okay.
You're right. And I just see my thing is that I just completely forget the trauma. It doesn't exist to me anymore. So that's
True. Yeah.
That's why you're so healthy. You're playing in this hellscape.
All right. You get to the other side of the gap, and you continue to make your way upward. You are hundreds of feet off the ground at this point.
Can I be the last person across and untie the rope from the other side and bring it with us?
Yeah. So you like untie it and then just like take it with you as you cross.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
Just to be clear, you said we're 100 feet up, but where we would have fallen was 20 feet below, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Whose rope was this? Should I just hold on to it?
It was
I'll give it back to Con.
Oh yeah.
I'm just carrying things now. Like I've got like 6 potions, all the food, I've got the rope.
You look like a boyfriend holding up at the mall.
You look like our boyfriend at the mall.
You look like Beetle from The Legend of Zelda with his big backpack.
After a couple more rounds of climbing upwards, you find a wooden door that looks to be built into some more cave side. And in front of the door are 4 stone kind of mantles, about 4 feet tall. And each one of them has a skull on it.
Inside the door?
In front of the door.
In front of the door.
We have to pass through this door to continue upward, like a gate.
Yeah, this is blocking the path.
What do the skulls look like?
What kind of skulls? Yeah.
They look like some kind of humanoid skulls. Particularly, they have markings carved into them. Various patterns of lines kind of sporadically all over.
Well, one for each of us.
Yeah.
Wait, don't touch them. You never know.
I can't
Remember we got psychic damaged?
Yeah.
Can anyone speak with the dead?
Ooh, good idea, but no. Can I just investigate the lines and see if they mean anything to me?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
I rolled the first one of the the day. These lines mean nothing. They might as well be crayon drawings.
Can I do detect magic?
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Mm-hmm. There seems to be no magic present.
Oh.
And so
Sounds good.
this is a single doorway with like four plinths with like skulls on them, flanking it to either side. Is there anything like if I listen at the door or like check around the plinths, like no other hints or mechanisms or anything? Or ways around this thing?
So as you get closer to the door, you see there is a lock on it, which appears to be not a key lock, but rather needing a code.
No.
Right. Another question.
Someone else look at these skulls.
Quick follow-up question. So we see this door. We're on the side of the cliff.
Yep.
Can we see the other side? Like I'm assuming because the map shows that there's a curvature. Can we see the other side of this room?
So at this point, this part of the path is on the inner wall. So you can't really see around it.
So we're like in a cave-ish, like a tunnel to the door?
No, you're more just on a path, but it curves in a way to where you can't really look around.
Sure.
And there's no, I mean, we're 20 feet up on each of these rings. There's no way we could like scale just kind of up to the next floor past this, is there?
If you're really good at climbing, maybe.
Well, historically,
how many, the code, how many numbers or symbols does it need?
It is 4.
All right, I'm going to investigate the skulls.
Okay, let me get investigation.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going to let someone else do it instead. I got a 4.
I rolled a natural 1 and still got one more than you.
You know, this place is doing things to me, man. I'm going to go back in the water.
Okay, I got 12.
Okay. With that investigation, you see that these markings look to be numbers. They're grouped. They're grouped in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like tallies?
Yeah, tallies. That's where I was looking for. Thank you.
Gotcha.
And there's just a small. It's covered in like bunches of tallies of all kinds of different numbers.
Okay. So, do you guys think about the?
Maybe count all the tallies on each one?
Is there only one set of tallies on each skull?
No, there's dozens.
Man.
Can I look at the lock and just try a random code?
Bro,
Sure.
Kadal's stepping back.
Remember when I tried a random code and it almost melted that key?
Almost. Can I investigate them?
Investigate skulls?
Yeah. Or perception? Can I perception? I perceive like the whole situation of like the gestalt with their hashes.
Gestalt.
I think this would be investigation as you're looking like pretty closely.
It's 3.
What is wrong with us?
We're all just like,
we just got brain rocked by that last whole
And we've been walking up so long.
Can I? So I investigated the skulls and I went cross-eyed and saw nothing. But can I investigate the lock and like the door?
Yeah. Cassia, you said you were going to try a random code, right?
Yeah, I still want to. Sorry.
What code?
Is it like a lock, like a locker lock, like where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 9?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone say a number on 3. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. 2.
9.
So 2, 4. Did you say 9?
I don't think my audio came through. The numbers are 1 through 5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I still say 9.
Okay. I heard 3 from Bo. Anna. 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2, 3, 5, and Rachel, what was your number?
4.
2, 3, 5, 4.
Okay. Somehow, by random happenstance, the lock does not open.
Oh man!
Oh my god.
You goober.
Okay, but nothing bad happened.
We fall
That we know of.
That we know.
Can I
We need specifically a lock-picking kit too.
We should. Oh, wait a second. I have a spell for this. It's called knock. Does that work?
You have knock?
I have knock.
Well, that would be good.
What's that do?
Choose an object you can see within range. The object may be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, etc., etc. That prevents access if a target is held shut by a mundane lock, or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred.
The keyword is just mundane, because if it's a magical lock...
Yeah, if it's arcane, then it doesn't work.
But you
didn't
detect
detect
magic, right?
Yeah.
There's no
Well,
magic.
the skulls.
Well, then detect it on
But it's like an aura, right? Because it lasts like 10 minutes.
It is, yeah.
Try
it. It's a good try.
Can I try it, Nate?
You can try. You cast knock.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about this. So I like summon like a beautiful shiny key in the air, and it disappears into the lock.
Ooh, cool.
Sick.
It does in fact unlock.
Oh my!
Wow, Cassie, that's so cool.
Wow, cool. Thank you. Thank you to our Discord. Honestly, that one was from you guys. Thank you so much for helping me pick myself.
Yeah, thank you, Discord, for helping Cassie.
Yeah, we owe that to Discord.
I am kind of like, I did want to figure out the skulls, though. I feel like I cheated. It's a straight A student. Cassie is happy, but Christina feels like she cheated.
It's like when you already learning. You already wrote the essay for another class, so you can just turn it in again. So technically you did the work, but it doesn't feel good.
I feel like it's gonna come back to haunt me.
All right.
Oh well.
And
So open the door, continuing on through, and you find yourselves approaching what looks to be the highest house you can see in the city.
The one with the light?
The one with the lights on. You finally make it to the only building you've seen with the light on. This looks to be a large house with architecture that's different from anywhere else in the city. You see bronze roof tiles. What at one point was nicer polished wood. Overall, it seems to be much more upscale than the rest of the buildings you've seen in the city. The front doors are large, rusty metal double doors, about 15 feet tall. And they seem to be slightly open.
is this just the gate that we passed through? Is that like a gated community we're in now, or is that just for the house now that's up here past it?
That was a couple, like for lack of a better term, levels lower.
Got it.
I'm gonna just before we walk up to the house, I'm gonna reach up and pat Kadal on the shoulder and be like, "You're doing really good. Good job swimming. Just be really careful." And I'm gonna cast guidance on him so that you can roll a d4 and add the number roll to an ability check, just in case as we walk up to the house.
It's like, thanks, Luna. I needed that. Yeah, he's gonna come up to the house like fists up and everything, ready for whatever.
You mentioned the architecture. Is there anything that we would recognize? Like, did they hail from a certain area, or like a certain?
You don't recognize it from There's nothing to really pinpoint.
No other rich people in Rainier building this with the sweeping roof.
There's no
different style.
You didn't mention if there was like any symbols or anything on the entrance?
If there were, they have been worn away with time.
And the door's like ajar?
Just ajar.
Okay.
A single jar.
So Kadal's just gonna walk up like this, and he like takes his big hand and grabs the door, and then peeks in. Just head.
Don't you think you should knock?
Oh, your audio's kind of cutting.
Yeah, you went super quiet and cracked.
Yeah, it seems like a cable.
Oh, I'll change it. Someone else make a decision.
I go, wait, don't you think we should knock? That's not very polite. I look at Lacan.
It's not polite, absolutely. and Lacan like hesitantly like knocks on the door, and then kind of like just encourages you guys to take a step or two back, so whoever opens doesn't feel oppressed by her presence.
I step back.
Cassie goes into a curtsy just in case.
Luna imitates that, but looks really weird because she doesn't really know what she's doing.
And it was very gentle, light knock.
Okay.
Kadal's like on his shoulder, like looking over, like we could.
Let's see. Hunter, can you roll perception?
Yes.
What? It's Hunter's house?
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Is that
This is the Duke.
perception is wisdom, right?
Yeah. Oh, right.
I got a 0.
Man, total?
Total.
Banging on the door, and the person side's like,
It was just a gentle knock. Perhaps very polite.
Okay, cool.
so now Kadal's gonna go and just.
There's no answer to the knock.
Maybe they're not okay. We should go inside. Kadal, you should finish what you were doing.
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
So you push these huge doors open, and they open with a very loud, deep creak that echoes all the way up and down the hollowed pillar of mantle. There's just
That's cool and creepy.
You enter this manor.
Oh,
And I'm going to drop this map in resources. Resources.
I'll just take him back.
Oh.
You enter what once was a beautiful estate with brass tiles and fine upholstery. All have been worn to ruin over time. A moldy green rug lines the entryway, and you see the candelabras on the wall appear to be lit. Something that stands out to you, a point of interest, is despite the architecture being made of fine wood and stonework, very, very fancy stuff, the doors are made of solid metal.
Is there anything like I feel like in fantasy not a lot of stuff is made of metal? Does that mean anything to us that the door is made of metal?
It's not that metal is like an uncommon thing to see. It just doesn't seem to fit in with the rest of how the house is designed.
Okay.
Do the locks all look normal? Like are the locks on the right side of the door and everything? They're not meant to like keep something in, are they?
Roll investigation. Oh, I forgot one door. There's one room that's inaccessible. Oh, well, go ahead.
13.
Okay. These doors look like they've been put in for additional security. They lock from... Well, actually, you check to see if one's open. There's one door that's supposed to be in there. If you enter from the bottom center of the map and walk forward a little bit, there would be a door to your left that goes into this like left wing of rooms.
Cool.
So that would be the first door you see.
My primary concern is the door we came through, just assuring our ability to exit. It doesn't seem like anyone. We look like we're in this entry kind of foyer hallway, so we would have to kind of go all the way forward and into something else before someone come close behind us. And if they did, the one behind us, this is a high security door as well, but the locks are accessible on the same side we're on.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all inside now, or are we entering one at a time?
I'd assume you're in at this point.
Okay.
You went first, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm walking straight through to where it all opens up.
Okay. So into this like kind of dining area looking thing. Yeah. You walk into the center of this house and you see the remains of what was a nice dining room, but now with broken plates and destroyed chairs.
So it looks like the Beast's castle in Beauty and the Beast, where he just like someone had a temper problem, or over time they just decayed somehow.
This one more of the former. This stuff seems like bashed and broken.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
before when sorry.
So with that, I think Kadal will tell everyone to kind of just keep their guard up, just in case, because it looks like a different kind of broken. Can I just investigate anything else, or just like look around?
Yeah. Where do you want to look?
Anything? Say that again.
Where do you want to look?
I want to look. We can see everything in this dining area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go to that the bottom right room with the rug.
Okay.
Or the door to it.
Yeah. You approach that door. What do you do?
I want to like jiggle. Is it a regular handle?
Yes.
I jiggle it to see if it is unlocked.
It is locked. And Hunter, you hear somebody at your door.
Oh, my. For now, I remain silent.
Okay.
But I am listening.
Luna from the middle of the floor that she followed Kadal into, like the open space, just goes, hello! Really loud. Hello?
Kadal's ear is on the door, and then Luna does that. He's like,
You shouldn't sneak around other people's houses. It's not very nice.
That's all we've been doing all day.
Well,
Cassius like
holding on your face.
Like, is this nice? Like,
yeah.
The voice echoes. Anyone in the house at this point would hear that there are people lurking about.
So from that door that Bo just knocked on, you hear a faint scraping of something metal.
Oh. Okay. So Kadal went from being curious to like more alert and stepping back and bracing himself like he's in the kind of like a whole fraction, putting himself into a defensive stance.
Yeah. It's like when you notice like your pets start to like something.
Yeah.
Look, I was like admiring kind of like all the little accoutrements in the house, but I'd like to draw my rapier and turn to the door and then like, what is it, boy?
Yeah, it's exactly that. And Kadal's like his spine and everything. He's like his tail's up.
Can I inquire as to the sound of metal scraping? Is it a similar sound to anything we may have heard the Unhollowed make before? Nate?
I'm thinking.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
It more sounded. Well, actually, I don't exactly know what caused the scraping.
Okay.
Slowly creeping towards the door to listen to what's happening out there.
Mm.
Well, I guess no one's home. I tried to climb something.
Yeah. Go on, Cassia.
Yeah, are there any drawers I can open? I think we've been doing this all day, and I think now, whereas before Cassia was feeling like, oh, these are, people's houses, we shouldn't be too, like, I don't know, they might come back or something. Now it's kind of like, no, this is definitely like a video game where I can open every drawer, and I can touch everything, and like put on all the rings, and carve my name to the wall if I want. Are there any drawers I can go through?
The only real storage is like broken boxes and barrels, and the only real everything seems empty except for in the kitchen. There's rotting fish and meats and fruits.
Oh, I see the fish.
There's fish in there.
That's cute. Okay, then I guess Cassie goes to the kitchen.
I think Kadal's actually he's alerted. He's on alert. So hearing that scrape, he's like trying to get people to like be quiet and letting them know that someone's here. So he's like, guys, stop. Like he's taking it a little bit more seriously. Like someone's behind here.
Luna's like hanging from one knee upside down on a wall sconce, and then hears that and is like, oh, and then drops silently and kind of comes over.
Yeah, he goes, is someone here? like slowly comes up and like jiggles the door handle again. Someone here?
Wait, we don't mean any harm.
Unless you do.
Don't play fool with me, landlubbers.
What's
a landlubber?
Sir, we don't mean to play you for a fool. We just have some questions.
Lies! You've come to finish me off, haven't you?
What? No, we've been looking for signs of life here. Do you live here, or are you hiding from something?
You'll find no life here, you two-timing, backstabbing, yellow-bellied bilge-rats!
Okay, first of all, I don't even know you, so maybe we could bring it down a level. All right? Let's relax.
You've come to finish me off!
We just got here, guy!
Can come running out, and she goes, we know him!
There's just a silence.
Well, I'll kill them too.
Damn it.
Listen, we don't mean any harm. Anyone that has weapons right now, like signs, he signals to them. Anyone that has weapons is putting them down. We don't want to hurt you. We were told to come visit and investigate because we know it's abandoned, but we saw a light up here.
Luna like very non-impressed by like any of this tension. Kind of walks up on all fours and puts like an eye underneath the door and goes, "Excuse me, what's a landlubber?" I'll roll persuasion if you want to see if you'll. She has the most innocent child, like genuine, just want to talk to this new creature.
I don't know that he's even that coherent enough to answer, but he would definitely just like look down and be very confused, and then back up. Well, you guys don't see this, but
so you just want to talk, do ya? You're just doing a little investigation, a little snooping around.
Did you want to do something else?
Be my guest.
And you hear the door just knock.
Kadal grabs Luna and picks her up and then holds her back. Just wait.
She's doing like the pick up dog thing.
Yeah. He Kadal grabs the door and opens it slowly.
Can Cassia do a quick conjuration just in her hand? Just she saw that fish. Can I just create just a little fish in my hand? Dead.
Sure, you make a little fish.
A little dead
to
fish in my
bring.
hand.
I brought you a gift.
All right. You open the door. You peek in. You do in fact see this room. You see a bed. You see in the corner a desk with piles and piles of paper. And a fireplace. Hunter, are you just standing there? Or what were you up to?
Well, is this room well lit, or is that up to me?
That can be up to you.
It is dark.
It is dark.
And this individual is not in immediate field of view.
Oh, ominous. Okay, so he's gonna Kadal's gonna take Luna.
Is Luna the pillow?
Yeah, Luna's the pillow. Kadal takes Luna and holds her. And he like slowly. Can we? It's dark, but we have dark vision. So can we see him, or is it like that dark?
It's just dark.
Okay,
It's just dark.
So Kadal like slowly comes in like, I promise we don't mean you any harm. He's squinting to look. Is it nice in here? Is it like well kept?
No. It looks like a lunatic has been living here for several years.
But there's windows with the candle, right? Or is that in the other room?
Are there windows here?
There would be a window.
A window.
Is there any light showing from that?
The room is currently dark.
Okay. So yeah, he looks around like, you're just in here like this?
So I'm hiding in the corner, and pretty much as soon as you walk in, basically as soon as you would be about to lay eyes on me, I will attack you.
Oh!
All right. So
I'm like
everyone's going to roll initiative, but before we do that, y'all see whoever is in the room jumping out at you from behind, dropping in resources, is this lovely individual. You do, in fact, see what looks to be unhollowed.
Yes. Yes.
Now, like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no!
This is the only time I ever roll a nat 20.
Kadal's 20. All right.
Hey, do I get a sneak attack on him?
I would say probably no, because there was a lot of high alert.
12.
Sorry, really quick. Kadal, so what was the total?
23.
23. Okay. Was that who just said 12?
Me. Yeah.
Luna is 12. Lacan.
That's a 91 for 2 total.
Okay. Cassia. 13. And Hunter.
18.
Whoa.
Alrighty. So why does it not want to play music for me? I'm the one choosing the music.
We hear it.
It's really cool here.
What the heck? I'm going to restart really quick. There we go. Okay, is everyone's good?
Yeah.
Let's restart.
It's like the Caribbean.
It's great.
All right, cool. So, Kadal, this unhallowed is approaching you with aggressive intent. What will you do?
So first Kadal goes, and throws Luna behind him. Like, get back, Luna! And I'm going to he's actually like legit attack. This is a for sure attack.
Yeah, swords up.
This is a big time attack.
So we're gonna do a unarmed strike. I'm gonna do a front jump kick to him.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Woo! 20 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is an 8.
Normally it would be. However, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, and then
I just read that part.
I should have known. I should have known. The amount of times we dealt with Unhollows, I should have known. Does it like push him back or anything?
It's like kicking a wall. As Hunter, this dragon fish man just flying jump kicks you in the chest and just kind of.
Yeah, I hear a gong. And then okay, so we have dealt with these before. It's a little triggering. So first I was like, and now he's like, oh shit! And so he does the kick. That obviously doesn't work. So he knows what to do now. And it's his radiant daddy issues bolt.
It's a good one.
Okay. Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it should be a. Oh no! Actually, that's not true at all. It's not bonus action. So instead, what he does is go, ah!
All right, Hunter, that brings us to you.
Good bonus action.
Thank you.
So yeah, this Unhollowed has kind of like a weird tick to it. Like he's not quite functioning at 100%, but still very scary.
Yeah. I imagine like when Ultron first enters.
Yes, it's just like when Ultron first. It's just like that. Okay. All right.
Back to the briny deep with your landlubber.
I'm like, what does that mean?
For a rapier strike. So that's going to be a 17.
17
to hit.
Yep.
And then 10 piercing.
God.
And I'm dual wielding, so can I do it as a bonus action too? Attack?
Yeah.
Cool.
Offhand, so it'll probably be I didn't write that down. Whatever. Let's see.
I don't get my modifier.
Yeah.
Well, that's only 11 to hit.
I know. Doesn't. I'm 15.
Cool.
Mr. Offhand.
But I have you got me for 10?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, owie!
And does he? Well, he's not a. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Cassia. What'll it be? You. I'm guessing you'll use your movement to get to the room because you're in the kitchen.
Oh, in my mind, when I ran up to say, we know Moto,
you were already like, okay, cool. So you see the same thing. You look into this room, this like really beat up, unkempt room, with this desk of papers, this torn up bed, this out fireplace, and Unhollowed attacking Kadal.
Remembering how it worked with Indigo, can Cassia using Firebolt kind of just have it at like 2% in her hand for 1 second, and just say, "We don't have to do this," and wait to see if that he has a reaction to that.
It's far too late for parley.
Okay, then she just Firebolt. And that's
attack roll, which is
19.
That hits.
Okay, and then a 10. 8.
I think I take normal damage from fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Anything else?
I would like to go be right up next to Kadal.
Okay. Sounds good. Brings us to Luna.
Luna pops her head out from behind Kadal and goes, "Hey, why did the pirate join debate team? he really liked to argue! And I cast hideous laughter on him.
Yes. The ultimate attack.
What's
That's on me too.
Wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. All right, I have advantage because of the reasons, but my wisdom's terrible.
I noticed when you said you got a 0 on that wisdom earlier.
That's perception IRL.
You make it.
Hooray! You think everything is hilariously funny and fall into fits of laughter. And
this is good.
you fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up.
So glad I had that rope.
And at the end of each of your turn, at the end of each turn, or each time you take damage, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Don't hurt the pirate!
He's just like aggressively walking towards whoever his next target is in real time, and then you hit hideous laughter him, and he just stops. Wait. Do you hear that? And he just like falls, and he's got his like two rapiers, and he's just like
That's so unsettling.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to get near him because you probably get seriously injured, but he's really fascinating.
I say,
Spinning his lightsaber.
Lacan, the rope, the disarm, take away the stuff.
Close.
So I've got the rope in my hand, but I'm kind of just like stepping, trying to approach from like where your feet are. But how am I?
Well, you do anything else on your turn?
I will. Let's see. I have a bonus action to cast. Bardic Inspo. So I'm going to sing a pirate shanty to Lacan to inspire Lacan for your next turn. So you get 1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
And that doesn't. I gave you one of those. I think as we're voting over. Would that have worn off by now?
Yeah, for 10 minutes. I assume it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can only be inspired for 10 minutes, like real life.
Yo ho, the unholocum, tie his feet up and make him stop.
Hell of a bard.
Lacan. Now it's your turn.
Yep. As Luna requested, I got the rope out. I am approaching the freakiest thing I think I've ever seen on the ground. Look at this is two rapiers that are going up here, right?
Yeah.
Are the feet sharp?
No.
Yeah.
I mean they're metal.
I would do my best to tie him up.
Restrain him.
All right. We'll say that this is even though he's incapacitated by the laughter, the mechanics of his body are reacting in a very unsettling, sporadic way. At certain points, it almost looks like he's malfunctioning. His torso kind of like lifts up and like spins, and he just kind of like it's very unpredictable.
There's no like clockwork regularity to it. Like he goes left 3 times, and then he goes
The boss is
sporadic. Yeah.
And I'd say if you're gonna get within melee, Lacan, let me just get a dexterity saving throw to see if there's any kind of damage from the malfunctioning.
If it sucks, don't forget you can add a d6.
Okay. It's a 10, so I think just to be safe. I mean,
Waiting.
I'm too dumb for hideous laughter.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less? I assume that wasn't possible.
Well.
Jay's really not that funny.
It was funny for like a round.
Yeah. And then you got over it.
Then I got over it.
So does it just kind of bait me in? Like what is happening?
Oh my god.
I think you can retcon your turn because if it's not prone, then you may not have made that decision.
Yeah.
He's not prone, so like he's up on his feet ready to attack. He just kind of chuckles and spas back out.
Tell your joke and he's just like, I don't get it.
After a few seconds of maniacal laughter.
He just really wanted you to feel good about your joke, so.
Complex guy.
All right, so with that,
an intelligence of 3.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know that.
those are weird things, man.
It's rare that you come across a creature with an intelligence of 4 or less. Okay, yeah. Anyway, move on.
Yeah, layout-wise, pirate unhollowed open the door and then back into the room, and now 2 out of 3 of you have followed him into this room.
I didn't go in, I was hiding behind the con, I just told my joke. Or behind Kadal.
Yeah.
And Kadal, are you in the room?
Yes.
So is Cassia.
Well, I'd love to shout at you. Get out of there! Let's lock the door! But I'm going to run up and hold action by the doorway, and that action will be to shove him back in if the robot comes to the door.
Okay. That brings us to Kadal.
Okay. I'm going to. I can grapple.
You can try.
I'm gonna grapple. I'm gonna jump onto the hearth of the fireplace and just dive at him, and we grapple.
All right. Let me get opposing strength checks.
Where's my strength? Oh, it's up here.
18.
It's a 10. But I have that inspiration from Luna.
I think that was only D4 though, so even if you added it.
I'm just reminding everyone that later on I'm going to use that die in the future.
Good.
So keep that in mind.
This fish man just kind of jumps up and hugs on you. It's like trying to wrestle you onto the ground.
It's like that's all we wanted.
Yeah.
It's like in Princess Bride when Wesley grabs Fezzik.
That brings us to Hunter.
Well, can I? Oh yeah, actually, that's all I want to do. Oh no! Bonus action.
Oh, bonus action. Yes.
I'm gonna use Step of the Wind.
Ooh.
And spend one key point to take the disengage or dash action, and jump distance. And my jump distance is double for the turn, so I'm just jumping back.
Okay.
So I'm disengaging him.
Cool. Out of the room or just like somewhere else?
Just out of range for him.
Okay. Yeah, you disengage and you're kind of by this like left wall.
Cool. By the hearth, the fireplace.
Yeah, between the hearth and the desk.
Cool. Oh, I'm zoning hell out of him. Cool.
All right. Now that brings us to Hunter.
So all combatants are visible.
Yep.
What do I see? What does people look like?
Yeah. So you see this kind of dragon fish man who has been trying to punch you and grapple you.
Right. I've stabbed him already.
Yeah. Indeed, you have. You see a halfling, you see a little whimsical drow-esque.
Okay.
And you see this. There's pictures there.
Oh,
layout. Look at that.
Hello.
Beautiful. Cool.
Kind of slender, handsome man. Really broody looking.
ready to shove you.
I think. I mean, I don't mean to keep picking on Bo, but as far as what's gonna like set me off, I think a fishman attacking me would like really put me into some serious trauma zone. So
yeah, the way you're speaking sounds like you're familiar with it.
Yes. All right. Well, let's keep it going then. You know what? Yeah, I'll just attack twice.
Cool.
18.
Bro, what?
To hit.
Yeah, it's...
And then also 18.
Bro, what?
Okay,
Okay.
keep rolling these 13s.
Two hits.
How much damage?
Let's find out.
Might need assistance in the near future after this attack.
Odd max damage. 22.
Oh,
total.
I'm downed as hell. 22? Oh. So time for my death saves.
Here we go again.
Yay.
All right, that brings us to Cassia.
Okay, well then I'll try Wither in Bloom, please, for 500.
Nice.
It's a really good idea.
Yeah. So each creature can make Constitution saving throw, which would be 14.
Okay. Con save. Is this a spell?
It is. I'm a wizard.
I'm a Harry.
Good luck.
What's that supposed to mean?
Constitution's probably very high.
Means I rolled a 19.
Damn! Come on! Dice.
Is it half damage on a fail or no damage at all?
Half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, so still something.
Okay. And then,
so roll the damage for that.
Oh, and then that's a D6, which I know.
Imagine Hunter's like double slice.
4. Take that.
Did you roll 2d6?
Oh, no, I did not.
It's 2d6.
Oh. So 10. So a 4 and a 6.
Okay, so then it's going to be 5.
It would be
5. Take that.
Got it.
Cool. So
Yeah,
you take 5, and then Kadal, you are healed for 5.
Thank you.
So 6 spell. I love that spell.
Cool. Red Wizard.
Wither and Bloom.
He lives. He lives.
All right.
And then even though Cassia has no idea what this means, she was like this.
She saw it in a book once.
She made it up. She saw it in a book.
Away with your cursed witchcraft.
No, Kadal, you are brought back. You kind of wake. You kind of passed out under the desk as you like jump back up. You hit your head on the desk. A couple of the papers fall off the floor.
I go, did we get him? Fuck.
That brings us to Luna.
I'm going to say, we need to find out whose uncle he is! And then I run over to the desk. And I start shuffling through the papers to try to find any information about him.
Okay. Can I get a quick... Would be a good check for speed reading.
That's solid. Because I'm like trying to perceive something about...
I'd say investigation or perception, whichever is better.
Perception is much better, so that's why I was trying to do. Yes. Bless. 25.
Holy shit.
Woo!
So these papers are various letters. Some of them are like I don't know, maybe journal entries, a couple of little maps. The consistent thing you find across them is the name Captain Armstrong.
Armstrong! Cadell! What's our Captain Armstrong's first name?
It's above 14, can you remind me?
I don't know that we ever knew, but Cadell...
I definitely know. We have it. I think it's... I have it between you and me.
Well, with let's see. So you asked that to Kadal out loud.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, it's not.
I yell out also.
Oh yeah, it's me.
It says he's Captain Armstrong.
I'm like, Avery Armstrong.
Hunter, can you make a wisdom save?
Yeah. Oh my god, nat 20.
No!
What is this thing?
I mean, like the oldest dice from like 2003, like when I worked at a comic store. They just apparently have so much good mojo inside them.
So at you saying that name, you see for a brief moment the unhallowed eyes dim briefly, and his head kind of twitches, but then he snaps back to, and it's
like, and he's
okay, we've seen this before somewhere.
Anything else on your turn? No.
Someone figure out if you have the soul of Avery Armstrong or something.
How do we do that?
Look on.
Oh, you guys have created quite a pickle. I just want to remind you all, we broke into his house and pushed into his office.
Right.
And sir, we still just like to talk about this. If you would calm down, and can I in any way move the desk to kind of like wedge where he stands like against the wall or in a corner just to again kind of subdue.
Yeah, where is he in the room?
So he's kind of in the middle. So if you were to go over to the desk, you would provoke an attack of opportunity. There's a chance you would do.
And is he facing me? Or is he facing? Because could all be by the fireplace. He's in the middle on the doorway still.
Yeah. I think he's kind of in a way where he's facing like all of you.
So
he's pretty modular.
Yeah.
He rotates.
But just his head.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and watch for my opportunity. And I like to grapple and do it, not necessarily move it all.
Hell yeah, brother.
Which we look.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the unhallowed.
Yeah.
Wait,
where do I?
Oh, sorry. I misheard that. Okay, yeah. You said you're trying to grapple?
I would like to grapple the robot.
Okay. Sorry.
Not so good this time.
Opposing strength checks.
Here we go.
I got a whole 9.
Oh my god.
I would like to use my bardic inspiration to add to my 8.
Okay.
So that's a minimum of match. What's that? 1d6?
Yeah.
6. Oh my, thank freaking God.
All right. You are grappled.
Dang. So I can't move.
You can't move. On your turn, which is coming up, there will be another opposing check. But for now, Kadal.
And I just want to point out, the rope is like here on a holster on my hip. If you wanted it, that's what I'm grappling. So you.
Nice. I grapple too. Just kidding.
I thought that's what you were gonna do. So
I'm gonna grab the because the con's like Kadal the rope, and I'm gonna go right, and then grab the rope and try to tie up our little swashbuckler.
Okay. Anything else?
After I do that, I'm gonna hold for action. I'm gonna hold for action.
You wouldn't be able to hold action since you already used your action for the turn. But you have bonus action or like speech bubble.
Oh, dang. Okay. Speech bubble. Yeah. I'm gonna say. Do you mean Captain Avery Armstrong?
All right, let me get another wisdom save at disadvantage. Yeah, this name's
The only way I was going to make it was a nat 20 last time. So.
crazy.
Well, one of them is 20. The other one is in grand total -2. So.
Crazy.
What the hell are you?
I don't know. This name resonates in your head as some image of self returns to you. As the name Captain Armstrong.
Armstrong.
That's it.
It is I!
What?
Cornelius Armstrong, scourge of the high seas!
Good job.
What can I do for ye?
I envision Lacan's still holding on to this guy, and Cadal's like holding his shoulders like Armstrong, and he does that. I go, oh, sorry, you're Captain Armstrong?
It's been a while since I've heard that name, but
You're
Are you done attacking us?
Oh my heavens! What have I done? You're bleeding there, lad.
Yeah, I got 580.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not letting you go. You're gonna need to drop those rapiers.
He just starts looking around.
One moment.
Oh no, I got you grappled though, right? Did we break this?
I like the image of you grappling, and he's like still just toddling around.
Yeah. He opens a drawer in his desk and he pulls out a bottle of rum. And he hands it to Bo. What's your character's name?
Cadal.
He hands it to Cadal.
This will fix you right up.
Yeah. Has Cadal had this rum before?
Well, why don't we find out after a little BRB that we're due for?
It's like a zoom in.
I'm gonna grapple you the whole 5 minutes round.
We are going to take a quick 5-minute break. This is our chance to stretch our legs, grab some water. We recommend that you do the same. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the conclusion of episode 15. See you soon. Hello and welcome back to Stonesthrow Cities Beneath, episode 15. We have just met, hopefully our new friend, Captain Cornelius Armstrong, Scourge of the Seas, otherwise known as the People's Pirate. That was a little inside joke from the break that you wouldn't understand. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm inside. That's what we told you.
Now come on in. Now it's out there. We want everyone in on this joke. Yeah, let's play.
All right. So you just handed Cadal some rum?
I did.
Yeah.
Cadal drinks it.
So I just want to say I would love to release you, but I've held on so long for me to just gently decide that you're fine now and slowly let go means that it was really awkward for me. So if you could just declare, sir, that you're not going to hurt us.
What is it? I didn't even see you there. If you could remove yourself from the personage, I'd be much obliged.
Because you're not going to hurt us, right?
I wouldn't hurt a fly unless that fly had lots of treasure.
Well.
I have a little treasure.
Do you now?
Yeah, look. I hold up 10 silver.
See a little twinkle in his robot eye.
Hold on there, tight there, lassie.
Okay.
Has Cadal had rum before?
Not likely. Make a little Constitution saving throw.
As a treat.
As a treat.
11.
Cap, I'm assuming this is some aged hard stuff.
This stuff's got a century at least on it. Yeah.
Ooh. It hits hard. You instantly feel it.
Like it's I think I. Wow, it's really good. Thanks. Do I gain any HP from this?
No.
Just tastes like burning tires.
It's like.
Does the captain drink any?
There's a good lad. Yeah, he grabs it. It'll be this bottle of buffalo sauce. Yeah, he just like unhinges his metal jaw and just. And like the entire time it's happening, he's just like sparking and there's like smoke coming out of him.
I look at Kadal looks at Lacan like, did I look like that just now?
That's much better.
That's an addiction.
I mean, you did get all over.
Whoa.
Captain, not to be rude, but what the hell? Are you okay? What was that? You attacked. I mean, I'm sorry we broke into your house, but like, are you okay?
'Tis a bit hazy. 1,000 apologies for the aggression. 'Twas not my intention to murder my own house guests.
Well, it looks like you might be an unhallowed, which we've learned is the soul of a person who died that inhabited a construct. And the last one we met was very evil, but then it wasn't evil because it was actually just my uncle who was sad. And now he's moved. He passed on to the next world. So do you want to pass on?
He's just like.
What did you call me?
Unhallowed.
You best watch your tongue, lassie.
Kadal like walks over to Luna and just kind of stands in front of her. How long have you been here, sir? You said you're a captain?
Aye, captain of the Lit Manor, the finest ship that ever sailed the seas.
So what are you doing here?
Well, you see, me crew. Well, to get out.
Right.
What happened? And I was aboard my ship, you see, and well, that about sums it up.
Oh, and was that the same ship that Modem and Basterfield were on?
Do we know
these names?
Kadal like gets a little bit more in front of Luna.
Luna's still just like peeking up from behind.
Yeah. How long have you been in this room?
To be honest with you, I haven't the foggiest clue. From the looks of it, it's been a while.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you remember?
I remember there was a mist. There was a great deadly mist.
Mist.
Aye. You defected to the landfolk first. We were out at sea. We started hearing tales. People going underground to avoid some sort of deadly plague. The air itself unbreathable. It wasn't long before my own crew started to go a little crazy. Admittedly, I myself may have got a little off my own rocker.
You don't say.
They started to turn on me. I locked myself in my cabin before they finally broke in. Had to kill nearly the whole lot of them. Then I fled underground. And after that, Well, I'm not so sure.
You said it was a mist. Looks at Luna. Do you think maybe the glowwood kind of mist?
You said you went under, so you were above?
Of course. Where do you think I sailed my ship?
There's water up there?
There's more water up there than you can imagine, laddie.
How does it not down here on us then?
Oh, a wise man explained it one time. I believe he called it physics.
Never heard of it.
Is that like God?
Oh, God is like a god?
It may be a deity of some kind. Seems to have vast control over seafaring and...
Whoa. It has control over the sea? Man, I want to be a god. Also, Lacan, I'm bleeding a lot.
Eat this about it. just
What? Rum didn't cure you?
You know, this rum is actually making me feel a little bit worse and a little lightheaded. How much HP did that give me?
Plus two for each treat. So I think you can take. I have three of them total.
So I'll just add a level 6. Great. I'm only almost better. I'm in the yellow.
So, Captain Armstrong, if you don't want to, pass on to the next life, and you're fine as you are, do you want to join our crew?
I've yet to join someone else's crew in many a moon.
And you have to promise not to kill us like you apparently killed your crew.
That's...
Well, to be fair, they had it coming.
Well, yeah, if they attacked you.
We would never, I mean...
He said there is a mist, and the only mist I've ever heard of was, I think, was the glowwood. Do you think there's some sort of...
Okay, do you know Madame Ava?
Who?
I could like he would have at least heard legends, but probably not personally.
Let me get a history from you.
Yeah. Could also looking at the rest of us like, Madame Ava, what the fuck is she talking about?
That must be like physics.
About weird things.
I mean, 10. That's pretty good with my brain.
Yeah, doesn't really ring a bell.
Do you know Jarlaxle?
Jarlaxle. Fine swashbuckler he was.
You know him? You fought him?
Not personally.
Whoa.
Did you like him?
I had a respect for the man. But I would not have allied myself with him.
He wants to be a vessel of Bane. Do you know Bane?
A vessel of Bane, you say?
Yeah.
Bane is a god.
The god of tyranny, aye.
You've
A god of tyranny?
Tyranny.
Oppression, tyranny, fear.
No, do you know Bane?
Well, not personally, but I fought his followers a dozen times. Aye.
Well, they're here now, and they're attacking our home soon. Some of them are already leading our military there. Do you know any way to stop them or anything about them?
You're telling me there's a Baneite resurgence?
I guess you could say that.
They're after someone who also came from above.
Yeah.
Someone named Rainer.
Rainer. Do I know him?
Yeah, let's do a roll.
While he's doing that above board, the person that started the whole above thing was the Red Marquis, the Grand Marquis.
the... Oh my gosh. I am now drawing the dark marquee. The dark Marquess.
The dark Marquess.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Rainer, rings a bell, but I couldn't place it.
Well, I'm guessing that mist that you talked about might have been some of the scourge that the dark Marquess started that ruined everything above, because that's what our friend, well, not our friend, our frenemy, Jar or Jarlaxle told us happened above. He said that the dark Marquess just ruined everything, and that's why everyone came down. But he said he wanted to rule everything down here, and he can, but not now because Rainer's still alive. And also Rainer is the name of the place we came from. But the dark hand is trying to overthrow it, and the dark hand is also Jar, and she continues to just sit like this until someone stops.
And Cadal's like standing next to her, like,
Yeah, Lacan's just nodding at this point. Like, we trust the Luna process.
We're so locked into Luna speak. So
yeah.
Also, my mistake, Hunter. We probably didn't need to roll for Rainer. If you knew Jarlaxle, then it'd be the same.
Gotcha. Okay. So I would.
Yeah. You're muted.
I'm muted. Well, on what kind of basis? Like heard of? Was friends heard of? Okay. Gotcha.
So Luna finishes this whole thing with, so probably your crew was ruined because of the dark Marquess. And do you want to help us save Rainer from Jar, aka he who wants to be a vessel of the god of tyranny, apparently?
If Jarlaxle has thrown in his lot with Bane, I think you can count me, Blade, as your own.
Really?
Just for the chance to duel him once.
Okay.
Do you think you could win? He's very powerful.
Yeah.
No mortal man has bested me in combat.
I don't know.
Lacan's just side-eyes the other people in the room, like...
We all look at each other like, so sure, he's not mortal.
Yeah, his
Well,
face
that's
kind
even
of
more exciting.
I like this guy's attitude.
Okay.
Well, Captain Armstrong, I'm Cadal.
Pleasure. Grabs you with he has no idea his robot strength. Just
He's like ah!
Watching that, Lacan just goes, Lacan.
Got like cartoon red rock. Yeah. Like wow, this guy's strong.
Tis a pleasure to meet the lot of you. Now, where's this Jar holding himself up?
I kind of like the way you said that. Say it again.
Jar.
This guy's
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to call him when we skewer him like a shrimp.
I'm sure you're eager for the opportunity, but I have to ask you, Captain, what was your intention here in Mantle Aerith? Why do you keep the light?
To be honest with you, I have nary a memory from the last century. I know
If you can't remember, it's probably not important.
not what this place is.
We mentioned Avery Armstrong to you, and it looked like there was maybe something about that. Did you know Avery Armstrong?
Avery. No Avery Armstrong.
Can Cassia cast disguise self and turn herself into Avery Armstrong really quick?
Ooh, good idea.
That's cool.
She looks something like this.
Do I Ring a bell?
I'm just verifying that it's like including your clothing, armor, weapons, other belongings on your person. Spell ends until...
Oh yeah, is it like you can disguise yourself but not imitate someone else?
You can't change your body type. So you
I'm still short.
Yeah. So you would basically just be putting on the uniform.
Really? I thought
You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the exact same basic array of limbs. Changes rod spell, fail, hold up. It specifies clothing, armor, weapons, other belongings, but cannot change body type.
I thought body type meant like I couldn't be like a crab.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted it.
Oh, is it?
Because I was in a car because I had 4 arms
and
legs.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying though, that maybe you can like not be recognizable as yourself, but that you couldn't just become another person. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never. It's vague.
Is it like Ditto when he can't fully transform?
The eyes.
Just the eyes.
Well, let's do a quick Google. Does this disguise self copy face? First couple results say yes.
Cool.
Okay.
The extent of the meaning is up to you. It says.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So yeah, you disguise yourself as Avery Armstrong.
Half-scale model.
A miniature.
The Lego version.
You can. Yeah, you can only make yourself a foot shorter or taller.
Oh, so I'm 1 foot taller, but that makes me 4 feet tall.
Are you 3 feet tall?
A very halfling.
I'm Cassio, by the way. I don't know.
So yeah, you turn into this Avery Armstrong.
Captain, the face of this transformation has a striking resemblance to someone that you know.
Yeah, his robot eyes squint, and he's just looking at you.
Him.
Witchcraft.
Wizardcraft.
Well, it's kind of like a portrait. Like she's painting a portrait of someone we know, so that you can think if you know them.
Because it kind of goes like this. It's her face, witchcraft, and it's still me.
Oh, there be something familiar about you. Can't quite place it.
Like a niece? No, I guess if you were...
Is this Avery someone you know?
Yeah.
Alive today?
Yes. And she's at Rainer where we need to go. You can meet her.
We should all go there because if we're going to fight Jar Jar, we're going to need more help than just us because he kind of has a whole like pirate army.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need to get help from the Order Under, but right now the Order Under is kind of under the control of Cadal's ex-stepdad, who turned out to be a bad guy and is working for Jar Jar, so we kind of need to take everything back under control before we can go fight him. So we should go back to the Order Under and you can meet Avery Armstrong and we can find out if she's a bad guy or a good guy, and then maybe the Order Under will help us.
Aye, lead the way. I'm with you every step.
Wow. All right, just like that.
But maybe we can all step in the same place because you look really heavy and the walkways are really rickety.
What's a speech, little one?
Never mind. I'll bring up the issue once we get the ducks.
Yeah, don't worry. I thought ahead.
Thanks, Cadal.
I got it.
Yeah, as soon as he makes the recognition, like, oh, this person's familiar, he's 100% on board.
Nice. All right. So at that point, is there anything else we should discuss, or do we just go to Rainer?
Can I go see the purple light?
Oh yeah. The light was purple?
What purple light?
Was it purple? There was just one light. I made it up that it was purple. That's me. That happens a lot.
Purple lights are tight.
I was really the after effects of that drinking game. You still are seeing different ways.
Do you want to bring all of your papers, Captain Armstrong? They may tell you things about your past if you don't remember anything.
Aye, good thinking.
He,
Yeah.
Goes up to his desk, is like, nice crumpled stack.
Is there any other loot in here? Do you have weapons, supplies, anything we should bring?
It's a great question, DM.
Aside from your papers, your rum, and the weapons on your person, probably not much else in here.
Some rotten fish.
Yeah, he's just hopefully looking through some drawers and chests and be like, treasure. But no.
Men will literally live like this.
We'll see no problem.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Maybe we'll see that octopus again.
Octopus!
Yeah.
Octopus!
No. He's working at he's at his 9 to 5 office job.
Yeah.
Deep in the water, and he promised he would come back.
Oh.
You guys are very tired after work, too, you said.
Yeah.
Wife and kids, you know.
Sounds like a fair deal.
Yeah. So I think I can speak for all of us that we decided to descend to the docks.
Yeah.
So you walk out of the manor. Captain, this is probably your first time leaving this house in a very, very long time. And you see that you are hundreds of feet up off the ground. And to descend, it's a series of all kinds of bridges, wood walkways, ladders, etc.
And our destination is
Down.
The bottom.
I'll see you at the floor.
and he just
Oh!
Lakono watches him fall.
I want to try.
He just falls. It's so high up, you can't even really see the landing.
We're like waiting.
Is this a splash or a thump, sir?
No splash.
No splash.
On the way down, he catches a walkway, and you see his arms kind of break.
We'll grab that for you.
you see it turn into a thumbs up as it's careening.
That was crazy. While you hear a very distant.
But it echoes. It's like,
it didn't sound like a splash.
Cadal's like, that was so cool. I want to do that.
I didn't sound like a splash. I'm like looking for eye contact.
He's like tunnel vision on the bottom. I'm like, so cool. Does step of the wind? Can I step of the wind do that?
What does step of the wind do?
I can
doesn't survive.
I jump a distance double. My jumping distance is double. So no.
You can jump twice your distance down for sure.
That's good. When I heard step of the wind, I thought it was like when you like have to fart and like walk and you kind of just let a little.
The crop dust, yeah.
So y'all are going down, I guess?
Yeah. Go down.
Yeah.
The right way, the normal way. Wait, we don't have to go through any of that bullshit again, do we?
Boring.
It seems like there isn't any resistance going the opposite direction.
Oh, how did I get up here in the first place?
The stone thing,
As it takes like probably total time a good like 30 minutes to an hour to get all the way down.
Did Captain Armstrong make those traps?
You can ask him, but he probably won't remember.
Yeah.
You get down there and you kind of navigate over to the area directly under where you suspect the exit is. Kind of in the on the initial map of Mantle-Dareth, kind of the left side. And you see Captain Armstrong's head.
Just like Hear like a car backfiring.
Did we pick up all the pieces of them on the way down? I would have just kind of gathered those if there were any.
You didn't see any on the way down.
Would that be considered? Is that fall damage or bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
But isn't he immune to that?
Oh, that's a really good point. Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
Oh my god, what a beautiful moment.
He's gonna be immune to it, but he's fallen into a bunch of pieces. So
it takes damage. I'm just in more pieces. You know?
So you're still with it.
Yeah.
He's like C3POing where we have like talking over here, and
That's awesome.
I'll carry his head on my back like Chewie.
Yeah. I've got his arm, and I'm like,
Can we find them all?
Yeah, let me get investigation from
Don't make me roll to find it.
We're doing our best.
Oh, Nat 20!
Woo!
Nice.
I got 5.
I got 21.
Okay.
16.
I'm just playing with his arm, like.
Yeah, like the other arm is like swashbuckling back at you.
Yeah, those are good enough to where like it takes about maybe 20 minutes of searching, but in like a couple of the houses behind an old like food stand, you find the pieces of him.
Good side quest.
Does it magnet back together?
Yeah, basically, as you put these pieces together, they're more like kind of you see as they reassemble, they're not quite like fastened together with like screws, magnets, but like it's more that whatever magic is making his existence happen is also kind of keeping everything together.
So,
Okay, let's go.
While we're walking to the dock, Cadell's like, so Captain, do you know how you got here at all? Do you remember anything from after that attack and when you came down here?
It's still foggy for me. Once the mist rolled in, everything went sideways.
He just Cadell looks up and says, "It's just you were the only one here. It looks like everyone left. It just doesn't really make sense to me that any of this place."
Wait a moment. I believe they imprisoned me here.
What?
I did innocent of this place.
Why would they do that?
For what crime?
Imagine I did something rather unsavory.
Yeah. It's often why people get imprisoned. But
you're not that guy anymore.
Nay, and I've never been that guy.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
Be impressive because the last Hollow that we met, I don't think anyone could have imprisoned him.
Perplexed. Well, to the
Can
dock.
we? No, we already searched everything. I'm like, can we find any letter to read about this? But
want to so badly. Does it?
May I have my stack of papers?
Yeah.
If anyone wants to look through.
Is there anything that we have in the papers?
Yeah, I would say likely so. Do you have specific things you wanted to say, or I can also say like some events that might have been recorded?
Well, we're basically trying to figure out what happened that got him up there, why he was in prison, what he had done, how they imprisoned him.
He straight up does not remember a thing about it, because he was totally off his rocker at that point.
Yeah, you would need to like take some time to sit down and read it.
What do the when Luna went through the papers before, it was there were drawings and writing on there. What was the writing? It just said Armstrong, or was there anything else besides that?
His name was all over it, but I didn't have like a lot of time to read it. So Nate's saying like maybe on the way on the boats or something, I can sit and like shuffle through them and read them. But we have to stop down and like read it.
Cool. Sounds good.
Well,
we get to the boats.
If it'll work weight-wise, I'd prefer to be the one to paddle them. Cassie, Luna, do you want to take the other boat?
Are you sure? Because we're like way lighter.
Would prefer you take a look at his papers and find out why he was in prison. I wouldn't want anything to happen to either of you. He realizes he's like being presumptuous and like trying to be chivalrous, and he's like, the math doesn't math. Like, I don't want to hurt you guys.
Okay.
Luna gets in the boat with Cassie.
And Cadell's like, well, there's not enough room for everyone, so I'm gonna swim.
Say hi to Octopus if you see him.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, how about I just help push Cassie and Luna's boat?
That would be great if you would. Well, stay close. Let's get the boats nearby.
Well, I hope I can.
That's
The roll will decide.
Cassie and I can just go into a little study fest. Like, there's all in the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Study montage.
Yeah.
Cadell's in the back, like,
Yeah.
except like,
So a lot of you are on two-person rowboats with Cadell, our dragonborn fishman, kind of rowing them.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get? Let me get investigation this time around from whoever's reading.
15.
Get.
Oh my gosh. 19.
Okay. So the kind of the initial things you read are journal entries that imply that Captain Armstrong, when he first had become an Hollow, he was confused, he was a little shook, not sure what was going on, but he somewhat had his wits about him, and he tried to keep journal entries while he still had some kind of form of coherent memory. And as time went on, they become less and less coherent. At a certain point, there's mention that Mantle is a ideal destination, as from what he's heard and understood. It's kind of a ship trade place. There's a lot of room for people like him. It just kind of seemed to fit his fancy. It seemed like it might bode well for someone of a piratey aesthetic. However, he didn't know where it was, so he just began blindly searching for it. And as the entries go on and on, you see that he had been searching for this place for, I mean, it's hard to say. Dates start to get lost, and the tone of writing shifts more and more into madness. But you do know he obviously eventually found it.
Is that where I just was?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And it doesn't say anything about being in prison there or finding anything?
The last entry just says, I found it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a really dumb question, but he's always been a metal man?
Mm-mm.
No, this is his soul in this construct, searching. So we assume that he potentially died in this, and his soul...
He died at some point, and based on what you were told about previous Unhallowed, he remains in this state because he has unfinished business.
Okay.
And so we don't have any indication other than finding Mental Dareth what his unfinished business might be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, family members worked last time, so
And he recognized Armstrong a little bit, so maybe there's something there. I'll just say that.
As you guys are paddling, Captain Armstrong, would you prefer to take the prow or the oars?
Could I like put like my hand in the water and like spin it really fast like a propeller?
Sure.
He just looks at you and looks at his hand and just...
So first I imagine like the boat takes off and like this is an experience. I don't think Lacan's ever gone this fast. Like there's not maybe Strider. So like there's wind in his hair and his little ears are like airplane like floating back in front of the boat. It kind of normalizes in a while. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Kadal sees him and he goes, "What the hell?"
No, he's gonna eat it with the tail.
You just get the Gary because I go by like
I'm trying to do it with my tail. I'm like
And once we pass them, I'm very satisfied. So I'll settle back in the boat, and you know we're winning now. So strike up some amiable conversation and ask. It's been a long time. You were in Mandalore. You were quite ready to leave at a moment's notice. You're finishing up everything you need to do there.
Well, I can't be sure what it was I was trying to do there, but I seem to have remembered who I am. And there came a point in my life when all I had was family. The family I found and built. Me crew. As a matter of fact. Not the bleeding, yellow-bellied landlubbers that mutinied on me, mind you. But if I could be reunited with my own kin, well, let's just say I might find something I've been searching for a long time.
They sound like an incredible crew. Let's
keep
them alive.
That's the best.
Remember their names to me. So that we can both toast them.
There was Lunafera, an elf. Yes. Who else? Aelis, a wee little sorcerer. Another captain. At least he thought he was. And a few stragglers here and there. But they were a brilliant bunch.
As a point of interest as he's describing his crew, you find it odd that he referred to an elf simply as an elf and not a drow elf. Could just be dialect, but kind of strange.
An elf? What do you mean by that?
You never seen an elf before?
No, my little ears go down. Certainly, drow heritage is common among the Underdark folk. But I don't know what you mean by singling out an elf. Is it a pejorative?
That's a rather big word. For me, we sailor brain. However, what do you think I'm talking about? She's an elf.
I don't know. You were the one to call it out, so it must have some significance.
Pointed ears, affinity for magic. Why the confusion? You got some pointy ears yourself.
I do, but that's never something I've associated with. Never mind. They sound like a lovely crew. And I'm sorry you're without them today.
Do you not have elves down here?
We do not. I'm afraid. Like, Khan's like searching his memory. Like, has anyone identified as an elf in his long history or in books? Perhaps anyone ever read?
You just know of drow elves, but you don't. As of now, the descriptions don't necessarily contradict.
Yeah, I think Lacan would kind of just assume at a certain point that like drow elves are so common that they just refer to them as elves. So he's like, okay. Do you want a snack? And I'll give him a little treat.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hollows eat.
He's
I
such a dry. Yeah.
Right.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Maybe he don't, but he does.
I can't be the only one eating it. And I'm really down it.
So above board, are any of these people elves?
No.
As far as I, do they didn't even look like elves.
They have some semblance.
Because Armstrong's confused now.
They have some semblance. The Luna and Lacan do have pointed ears, but their skin tone and hair color would make you think that they are specifically either drow or of drow heritage.
Right. Okay. Well.
Wait,
Chew on that for a while.
Lacan isn't drow.
Oh, sorry. No, Lacan's not drow. I keep forgetting.
It's really similar color.
It looks like it.
Oh,
okay. So just Luna. Just Luna.
Wow, I don't know was the name of my elf crew member.
Yeah, I was like, where?
Yeah, that rang a bell.
And Cassie, do you have elf heritage as well, or do half like okay.
I'm the only drow. But I'm drow and I look kind of like weirdly willowy, and I have like glowing markings on my face that look kind of like mushroomy, like speckles that might be on a cute little mushroom.
Is this not an elf right here? Your Luna's an elf.
What?
Is she not?
What's an elf?
She's whatever she identifies as, but I've never heard her call herself that.
Well, seems things have changed.
Not a lot of solid facts down here, Rainer. That's the only thing I've found to be consistent.
Do we make it across the water?
You do, as you arrive back on the shores of this beach of black sand.
Kadal pushes the boat out of the water and falls on his back. He's like, ah! Oh, yeah.
I imagine we had a lovely conversation. Strolling on the boat. Your crew sounds awesome.
Yeah. Thank you much obliged. I'd be happy to have you as one of my own if the day ever came.
He's on all fours, crawling. We're there.
Fine swimming, lad.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, thanks, Kadal. Pops out.
Thanks, nice.
You'd
We're
make me
still
fine.
faces in the paper.
My face is in the sand. Just
So we get a couple hours in on the road. We set out now.
no. Maybe we should rest.
We should maybe take a little rest.
Only
the first time that Luna has bruises like all over her face and is kind of like has blood on her tunic and stuff.
From all that swimming, he gets out. He's like, oh, I'm still bleeding. Maybe I could rest a little bit. Those swords were rusty and sharp.
Oh, actually, it was all psychic damage. So she has blood on her tunic, but it was leaking from her ear. It's like down her neck.
That's awesome.
On second thought, maybe we should camp.
He does it all.
Yeah, blood comes out her nose.
And then Cassie uses a really old piece of paper to kind of just blot it away.
Kadal's face and is just he's just face planted in the sand and just gives a thumbs up and then falls asleep.
Yeah, the beach is, as you've established, a good place to rest. So y'all can go ahead and take a long rest as you had a long day in Mental Dareth, finding Captain Armstrong and returning. And that is where we'll stop.
Wow.
We made it.
This is awesome.
We did it!
Yes!
And he didn't kill us, even though he definitely could have.
Well, he almost did.
I was trying.
You got
My joke was funny.
You escaped without a nickname. I thought that was the most impressive part.
That's true.
Yeah. Whoa. It's never too late.
That just escaped my other game where I'm playing Armstrong. Well, actually, they stopped calling me corny. So.
We can call you corny.
No.
So you're going to come back and adventure with us more?
No.
He just fades away in the session.
Yeah.
You wake up and he's just gone.
All your stuff's gone.
All of our stuff's gone.
He played you good.
Well, thank you so much to Hunter for coming and guesting, and we'll see Hunter again as we finish the tale of Captain Armstrong here in the far future Underdark of Stonesthrow Cities Beneath. Thank you to everyone who came and watched and supported and chatted and who hangs out in our Discord and does things like introduce us to great new spells and inspire us with fan art and help us tell the story. You're so important to this, and it's why we do it, so we really appreciate you. We also appreciate all of you who supported the show financially this week. We really it goes so far, the show memberships and gifts and tips and everything that you guys do. So thank you to all of these lovely people. Wow, look at their resplendent names. Thank you so much. Wow. You guys are the best. That has gone very far in helping us accomplish things, and we hope we have even more big events to show you in the future. With that said, though, it's time to go. Anyone have any shout-outs for this week before we go?
No.
Follow Stonesthrow RPG on socials, join the Discord, and we will see you all there. Oh, wait, Hunter, where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, the best place is YouTube. Just YouTube.com/DukeShed vids, or just search DukeShed. You'll find it.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming to play.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be back.
Yes.
All right.
If you'll have me.
We'll see you all next week live on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, or wherever you consume your Stonesthrow RPG VODs, which has to be on youtube.com/Stonesthrow RPG, or wherever you podcast. All right, that's all from us today. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Boom.